I want to do a video of something I saw on Nextdoor to give you an idea where we're talking about. So this is we're in the Middlebury area of Akron, Ohio. My building is on Broad Street. This is Market. I'm right here. Okay, that little gray thing is my building. And this is Arlington, if you know the area. Arlington and Market is a big intersection. It's right there. And then if you come up here, this is the Domino's, Taco Bell, and then Bookdale and East Market. This is the old Steinway Hall or whatever. Tony Tropy owns that now. So at any rate, that's where we're talking. So I'm going to start this video. Hold on. And because I think I know who this is. Hold on. Let me go back. So I want to show you this. So, okay, so what we're watching here is security footage. And because it's so close to my building and this action that he's doing with this stick, this looks like my friend Guru Rob. And if you guys think it, those of you that know Guru, if you don't think it's him, that's fine. But what you're seeing here looks like a tent, maybe. So he's waving a stick, which he often does. He's probably casting a spell on that car. He is not. The person said they didn't call the police because he didn't steal anything. That's not what this guy does. This is a homeless man with known significant mental health issues. He has been inpatient, in other, I think in Summit County. I definitely know in other counties. So the video right now is kind of spotty. It's still moving forward, but you're getting, it's just kind of, I don't know, it's not streaming well. And even if it's not my friend, it doesn't matter because, and you can see okay, so he just messed with a light. He didn't break it. He's just messing with stuff. So there's a spreader. So he's pushing this spreader around. And the person in Nextdoor, talked about that. Okay, so we'll keep going here. So, he is he's basically playing with this stuff, okay? And he is doing no damage. And I know he's not doing any damage because the person whose video it was said he didn't steal anything. He didn't do any damage. That looks to me like a tent bag and maybe some sort of pad for sleeping. And so here we go. I mean, it could be him. The hairline is a little thinner than I think it is. But it is so much like him that I think it is him. And then let's see. So that's that. And then it starts over again. So now let's see. I think they have pictures. So there's a picture. There's another picture. Yeah, those are the pictures. And then I want to read some of these comments. So the person says, trespasser, at 2:55, that's like 3 a.m. That's definitely would be when he would be out. On 9:21. So yesterday morning, it's 9:22 right now. A guy came onto my property, hid my broadcast spreader behind my shed, checked to see if the shed was locked, tried to take the power cord on the shed, messed with one of the security cameras on the shed. I didn't call police because nothing was actually stolen. He was not trying to steal anything. And then, so here we go through these comments. He is effed up, clearly on something. Wow. I would have called the cops to get him off the streets. He might be on something, but that's not his problem. Or maybe not. Could be mental. Not sure. Does need help, though. So Kimberly comes back and says that. Like, he's probably on meth like most of other Akron. So Nikki, is condescending towards just poor people. Call the cops. He's really messed up, says Deborah. They could get fingerprints off of the car. You think that's what they do? You think that's how Akron police work? Yeah, Kat says it right. APD does not fingerprint anything that doesn't involve loss of life. That's right. He may come back. You should file a police report. Well, yeah, he lives there in that neighborhood. You not calling the cops is part of the problem. Whether he stole something or not, he was up to no good. Maybe the cops recognize him. Yeah, well, I recognize him. This is scary. Cops need to know, even for documentation. Number one, a +1 on informing police. They maybe received other reports of somebody trespassing, but don't have anything solid to go on. You have decent video that might help. I agree with Roger. He may have stolen from someone else. No, that's not what he does. He doesn't. It's what happened in our area last year. 3 kids on bikes hit our neighborhood about 4 a.m. That's not what this is. I agree with others. It's not too late to contact the police. People broke into my house, didn't steal anything, referred me to the county policing department, blah, blah, blah. Frightening, says Robin. Don't call the police and wonder why people are comfortable prowling around the neighborhood. This guy is not comfortable with anything. I would be creeped out to see that on my camera. Don't be a troll. It was nice you're getting information so we can be extra careful. He's setting up to come back, says Kim. Yeah, that's what he's doing. Looks like he's trying to disguise himself. Yeah, as an insane man, says Sharon. The police should know about this. If he gets away with this, he will return. Well, he lives in the neighborhood. He doesn't look like he's a threat. He looks confused. That's what Gerald said. I'll give Gerald a thumbs up. I called the police after my camera picked up 2 young guys cutting through the yard. They weren't interested. This doesn't even compare, says Linda. Seems like mental illness. Agree completely. That was my first impression, although I'm not familiar with behavior that indicates meth use. Could be on both. Unbelievable that you didn't call the police. What are you thinking? And then this guy says it's from another post. It could be. Anyways, the point of me doing this video is simply because this person says he was so bold to trespass and poke around. No, he is seriously mentally ill. And I would shelter him. Well, if I had a facility that was not illegal, I would shelter him. I have sheltered him. And I know where he's staying right now. But there's nothing any of us can do. The police can't do anything. I can't do anything. He's not going to go in any shelters because the shelters aren't going to shelter him. Because look at him. He's out of his mind. We need alternatives. We need to innovate in this space. I know this guy. If I was allowed to shelter people on my land the way this guy needs to be sheltered, which is in a tent, so that he can be free and move around at night, he would stay at his space. But chances are his tent has been cleared. He is probably being chased around by property owners and the police. And so he just wanders around. He has been in our neighborhood for years, okay? He is not a danger. Now, he freaks people out. Freaks out my homeless friends. But I have never seen him hurt anyone. So there you go. This is just the way it is. People are terrified of these people because there is nothing for them. There is no place for this guy to go. Everything I do is illegal and beneath human dignity. That's what the homeless service providers of Akron say, and the mayor says what I do is, you know, I'm enabling these people. This could be a piece of the puzzle that gets him convicted. Convicted of what, says Lydia? Maybe committed of a bigger crime elsewhere. No, that's what he does, Lydia. That's his life. You just need to know that this is America. This is America, and I'm not allowed to help that guy.